Good morning, everyone. Welcome and thank you for taking time to join me for a few minutes on some updates about River Valley Cooperative. This morning is Tuesday, May 9th. First of all, I'd like to just visit a little bit about what's happening in the country as corn planters are rolling across our trade area in eastern Iowa and western Illinois. After a rain out for a few days, we saw our trade areas start to get back out in the field on Friday afternoon of last week, and corn planters started up again on Saturday afternoon or so of this past weekend. We would estimate this afternoon that somewheres between 50 to 60% of the corn acres will be planted in our trade area at that time. We are also seeing soybeans going into the ground. Our expectation would be that without rain, by Mother's Day on Sunday, we anticipate most of the corn will be planted across our trade area and probably 2/3 or more of the soybeans put in the ground. I would like to just take a moment to thank our employees for the efforts that they've put in over the past weekend and so far this week in taking care of customer needs with our custom application services and making sure seed is delivered in a timely manner for you to get your planting completed. Thanks everybody for the great job that you've done. Moving on, I'd like to share just a little bit of background about what's happening in our feed business. Our feed business continues to grow. We have seen about a 10 to 12% growth again this year in the volumes of complete feed that we manufacture. By the end of June, we would anticipate your cooperative, River Valley, manufacturing just short of 500,000 tons of complete feeds this fiscal year. We also continue to see livestock buildings constructed across our trade area with additional growth anticipated. In March of this year, we had a windstorm occur on the evening of March 6th that did significant damage to our feed mill at Stockton. Since then, we've evaluated that damage, and the board has made the decision, based upon management recommendation, not to rebuild that site. We currently have emptied out the feed products that were stored at that feed mill, and we intend to do a demolition of the feed mill on that site this summer. Our feed business that was manufactured there, we have moved to our Sunbury location, and the ruminant nutrition that was done at the Stockton feed mill has been moved off to another adjacent feed mill for our customers. I appreciate everybody's time and effort as we've made the transition in the feed business at the Stockton location through these changes. Just a little bit of info on our energy business. It also has continued to grow this year. Currently in our refined fuels business, gasoline and diesel sales, our business is up over 12%, or almost 250,000 gallons. We're pleased with the growth that's taken place on the farm as well as in the commercial businesses that we work with in that area. Finally, just to give you a little bit of update on the grain business, we have a large record year on grain volume handled at our locations and also marketed. We expect by the end of June of this fiscal year that we will have marketed over 52 million bushels of corn and soybeans in your company. We have a very large book of grain volume to move to market in the May-June time period. And so we will be very active in moving grain out of our facilities as well as off the farm, with nearly 8 to 9 million bushels of corn and soybeans moved to market in the next couple of months. Finally, in closing, I would like to again thank all of our employee team and the great job they are doing in taking care of our customer needs in this hectic spring season, but would also like to remind our employees as well as our customers to take time, especially in the next couple of weeks, to be safe on the farm and in the activities that you have in putting your crops in the ground and servicing the needs that you have on the farm. Please remember to take time to be safe, and also remember to remind others you work with to operate in a safe manner, both on the farm as well as on the road. Thanks for your time and joining with me this morning.